Moving right along, our next speaker is Kalen Eastwood. Kalen's bio starts out, she has been at People's Company for the last 7 years. She was a UNI graduate where she majored in marketing and real estate. Currently specializing in residential sales, but of course has a special interest in working with builders in the new construction market. She definitely stays in tune with the Des Moines metro market and regularly pulls statistics that her builder clients are able to utilize to make informed decisions on their next spec home. So please help me welcome Kalen Eastwood.
All right, thank you so much for everyone coming today. As Matt said, my name is Kalen Eastwood and I am a residential agent at People's Company. He also said that I will be educating you today with lots and lots of numbers, so hopefully you're not too sleepy after lunch. I'll be going over the Des Moines Metro single-family housing statistics again this year. These stats are pulled from the Des Moines MLS, and the information is based on 18 communities that make up the Des Moines Metro. If you look at the first slide, you will see a snapshot of how many active and pending, sold, and the supply of inventory for total single-family homes, and then also for new construction homes. Total active today is 2,792 single-family homes, and this is actually a lot lower than last year. Last year at this time we were at 3,251, so supply has gone down quite a bit. New construction active is at 531, which is about the same as last year, which was 521. And total pending right now is 945 single-family homes, which is up from 730 last year. As Dale mentioned, warm weather has probably helped this situation out. People are out and about still looking at houses. New construction pending is 207 versus 136 last year. And total month supply is at 6.4 months, and new construction month supply is at 6.8. Second slide shows sold history from 2007 to 2011. As you can see, we had 5,580 single-family homes that sold in 2011. Out of these, 998, or 18%, were new construction. The total new construction homes have stayed at about 1,000 consistently in the last couple of years. A couple things to note, history has shown us that 20% of sold single-family homes, or about 20%, are new construction. So if next year you could tell me how many houses are going to sell, I'd be able to predict that about 20% are going to be new construction homes. Also interesting, in 2011, the average sale price of new construction homes was $245,000. Which we had to double check that number. It actually seemed a little higher than we thought, but that is correct. Which is up from the average new construction sale price of $228 in 2010 and $229 in 2009. If everyone wants to pull out their statistic binder here. And I'm going to go over the 18 communities and the different price ranges that we pulled. If you look at page 4, you will see the total inventory of 18 communities in the Des Moines Metro. You can see how many active, pending, sold, and the number of months of inventory are in each area. The sold numbers include total single-family homes sold in the last 12 months. I also break it down by total homes and just new construction homes in each of these areas. On page 5, the first price range I look at is $135,000 to $165,000. In 2009 and 2010, we were actually seeing a lot of new construction being sold in this price range around the metro because of low lot prices. As predicted, a shortage in supply and low in lots and development costs for plots going in makes it nearly impossible to build new construction under $165,000 currently. And we kind of predict that a lot of buyers in this price range will be buying the townhomes and the condo projects instead. Next is the $165,000 to $195,000 price range. Ankeny sold 26% of the new construction in this price range in the last 12 months, and Grimes came in second at 14%. The last two columns show months supply. 6 months supply shows a balance of supply and demand. So Ankeny, Bondurant, Grimes, and Urbandale are some of the communities seeing a shortage of supply in this price range, as they're all under 6 months supply. 195 to 225 price range. If you're looking to build here, I would make sure you pick an area that has the lower month supply. Norwalk, Granger, and West Des Moines are areas that have a shortage of new homes. And also note, in this price range, 40% of homes sold in the last 12 months were new construction, and 60% were resales. So that's a pretty high percentage of new construction in that price range. The next price range, 225 to 255, often includes buyers looking to move into their second houses often as their family grows. So schools and crime rates and conveniences are very important. And as I mentioned earlier, the average sale price for new construction the last 12 months was $248,000, which has increased a lot from the previous years. So that kind of falls into this price range. But I looked at 135 to 195. There were 156 less new construction sales in 2010, so under 195. And then over 195, there was actually 168 more new construction sales than the year before. The total month supply for this price range is 6.6 months, and the total month supply for the new construction is 5.6 months, which is very healthy supply. The 255 to 285 chart, you can see that there's a shortage in new construction in Grimes and Johnston and West Des Moines. All of these are under 6 months supply, which means a seller's market. And then the 285 to 305, when we get up to this price range, the supply does jump a little bit to the 8.6 and 8.7 months for new construction. So you're definitely going to want to do your homework if you're building in this range, kind of what areas are seeing a shortage. Norwalk and West Des Moines might be good places to start looking. And then the last slide, overall there's a couple notable things that stand out. In 2011, 68% of the 998 new homes that were sold were under $255,000 sale price. And also 71% of new construction in the last 12 months were sold in these 6 communities in this order: Ankeny, West Des Moines, Urbandale, Johnston, Grimes, and Waukee. And Ankeny had 28% of the new construction sold alone. And that about sums up all the stats. I know it kind of flew by there, and there's a lot of numbers to look at. So if you have any questions as you go over this and you get home and you're kind of wondering what everything means, feel free to email me or call me. My number's on there and my email's on there, I think. So would love to help anybody who just has questions about where to build this spring. And thank you so much for coming.